What's good, my peeps? Calvin B back with another live podcast for you guys today. Today, I might be doing some video in this podcast, so who knows? If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you drop a like on this. Make sure you subscribe for more content coming soon. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, you're notified every single time I upload a video or a podcast episode. Today got something pretty interesting. We got our um, first fan email for the show, so I'm gonna be reading that out, and hopefully, I can give a good response to that. Of course, I already read it, but I just want to respond to this on stream. That way, the person knows that I actually did respond to their email, even if it wasn't a response via email, if that makes any sense. But um, I just got done doing a little bit of yard work, just pulling up some roots and stuff like that. So I'm trying to start a garden and all that stuff. But I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and do the sound check and the all the other tests that we need to do for this. So let's go ahead over to YouTube and make sure that we have everything all good. Sound check is all good. Um, and just right quick, I need to go and make sure that my comments are up on the screen. I'm doing this mobile, so actually, let's go ahead over to the PC to make sure the comments are coming up because I don't want to miss a comment like I did last time. All right. So let me know in the live chat how you guys' day has been going, how you guys' week has been going. Mine has been going somewhat okay. Somewhat okay. Not really great, but not really bad either, I guess. So, but yeah, that's all good. Um, so I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some video for today's podcast. That way, you guys can see what I'm talking about. I actually did get my hair redone, I'm super excited to show you guys that. Finally, after like I don't know how long of not having my locks twisted, I just got them twisted like yesterday. So that's all good. So let's go ahead and start with the stream or the live goal or the stream goal for this stream. Let's get 5 new subscribers and let's go ahead and get 15 likes. Let's go ahead and shoot for that. Um, Let me go ahead and share this on Facebook and Twitter and everything also just to make sure. And make sure you guys slap a like on this live stream if you enjoy it. I know it's a while getting to the actual nitty gritty of the meat of this podcast, but you know what? We got to go ahead and do those the checks to make sure everything is good. I don't want to be talking and then actually let me check the microphone. Okay, yeah, the microphone is on. I don't want to be like talking and then 15 minutes later we get a comment saying, "Hey, your mic is off," or "I can't hear you," and that wouldn't be good. So let's go ahead and share this on Facebook. Um, and I'm doing this from my phone also, so it may take a little bit. So I do apologize about that. And I probably should have. All right, so I went ahead and shared that on Facebook. And Let me go ahead and copy this text so that way I can add this to Twitter. Still, like, I mean, I haven't really been active on Twitter, but I still do not get any type of engagement on Twitter at all, which is like ridiculous. But I guess it is what it is. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. Everything is all shared and all that stuff. Um, let's go ahead and get into the meat of this live podcast right quick. We got our first fan email, and we're gonna go ahead and read that on stream. I did not expect to get one, even though like I was really, really hoping for one, and I did get one. So turns out that my hopes came true with this. So I'm go ahead and read this off, and before I read it, I just want to make sure that um, if they want me to say their name or not, and then I'll just let you guys know if it's from anonymous or from whoever it's from. But let's go ahead over to my email. There we go. And I'm gonna just be reading this from my phone, so um, just bear with me. All right, so this person says, "Hey Calvin, I saw your show the other day and thought it was really entertaining. Also, you can use my name if you want." So that's okay. So this email is from Aiden. Um, that's about it. Aiden is, he says his name is. He says, "Honestly, I'm sending this to you to vent, and hopefully you don't mind." Not really, I don't mind. So he says, "Lately, life has been hard to say at the very least, and I've been dealing with depression, anxiety, and a lot of other things. But lately, it just seems like people are shit. Yeah, yeah. I've tried to talk to people, but it just seems like they really don't care about my problems. I mean, I know everyone has their issues that they need to deal with, but I wish there was somebody I could really talk to without having that feeling like they just don't care. If you can respond to this, then that would be great. If not, then hey." Um, so that's pretty much the whole email. It wasn't too long, and hopefully Aiden, you see this, but yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from, especially with this COVID-19 thing going around, and especially with everything that's going on in the world. A lot of people are um, just so caught up in their own lives, and that's not to say that that's not to justify what they're doing or whatever, but um, I feel you on having like really no one to talk to and just trying to vent just to get those emotions out just so you can kind of have like a clear conscience at the end of the day. I get that that's like really hard for you not to be able to do because I've dealt with that at times, especially living here by myself, with silence. And I mean, of course, the silence was pretty good in the beginning and it was peaceful and it's still peaceful, but sometimes you gotta have that conversation with somebody. Sometimes you gotta just talk to somebody just to get those frustrations out. And I hope that, um, you know, I mean, I'm not sure if you still live with your mom or your parents or whatever, or I'm not sure how old you are. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not sure like who you have around you, but like if you ever want to talk or if you ever just want to like say something or you just want to have a conversation, just hit me up in my email or hop on one of my live streams. Like I always say, come chat and chill. If you want to just come on the live stream just to chat, talk about your problems, just vent a little bit, then hey, that's all good. As long as it's not like just harmful to other people, you know what I mean? But if you ever just want to chat or something like that, just hit me up in my email or jump on a live stream or something like that. But I totally get where you're coming from. And hopefully the depression and the anxiety doesn't really I mean, I know it's kind of stupid to say. Um, I hope it doesn't really get to you too much. Um, and me having to deal with depression and me having to deal with anxiety sometimes, I know it's kind of hard to say that, and I know it's kind of hard to, it's easier said than done, is what I'm saying. Uh, and just like if you ever want to talk, like I said, sometimes all it takes is a talk. Sometimes all it takes is a real friend. So, and I'm down for that. I'll respond to your emails. I'll let you know how my day is going if you just want to chat. So, hopefully that was a good enough response for you. I know I didn't respond to your email, but I'll let you know that I responded to your email, and send you the link to this live podcast, just so you can kind of get that response that you needed. But hopefully your day has been going good. Hopefully, today is a lot better than yesterday and the day before that. But yeah. So I mean that kind of like I feel where you're coming from on that. Like lately, I've been dealing with some issues, and for me, I have a problem with internalizing a lot of things. But I'm trying to grow a little bit and kind of get those things out. Try and talk to people and try and express how I feel. Sometimes all it takes is just saying it out loud. You know, that has helped me a little bit recently. I've been doing like little audio recordings or whatever. Just me, I'm just talking to my tablet or my phone or whatever, but I'm talking to it as if it's, like a therapist or a like someone who I guess someone who's like an unbiased party, because most of the time some people are just like biased because they feel like, oh well, he's talking about his problems, or she's talking about this, or she's talking about that. I don't really want to talk about that and this and that. Sometimes people are like that, and they're just so biased in the sense of they don't want to talk about your problems. They will more than likely rather talk about their problems than your problems. And so when it comes to you walking around and saying, hey, or you going around trying to talk to people about your problems, sometimes they just don't want to. And you got to find people who are willing to talk to you about your problems, who are willing, like sometimes it takes like the person that you at least expect, you know. And that's what happened for me. It was like the person I least expected to I kind of figured like it was a good idea to talk to that person, but I was just like, well, I don't know, just me inside of my head saying, I don't know, maybe people just don't care. But unless you take that first step to say, hey, let me go ahead and talk to this person and see what they actually say. I know you said you talk to a lot of people, and it's just like people generally don't care about your problems or whatever. But sometimes it may be the person you least expect. So hopefully that helped out. Um, I was about to go ahead and get into my problems and stuff like that, but I think I've thought out all my problems, and I've like I said, I have a problem with internalizing things, and then generally I tend to think about things like once something hits me, I tend to think about it a whole lot, and I'm just sitting there like probably zoned out just thinking about those things. And yeah, so it I would say like I said, if you need somebody to talk to, just hit me up in my email. Um but that was the only email that we had for the After Hours podcast. Um I'm just chilling right now. Like I just got done with pulling up some roots and stuff like that in my in the area that I want to start my garden. And for me, like, I'm super excited for it. I gotta like, it was a lot of work because it was a lot of roots. Like, man, I was just pulling up roots and pulling up roots, and I pulled up all the plants and stuff like that, but it just had like big roots, small roots, medium sized roots, and I was just like, yo, for real. I don't know. Maybe I need to choose a different area, but at the same time, that area is pretty good. Yeah, so uh let's let's take a walk right quick, and maybe we can go ahead and see that. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a walk right quick. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be pretty cool. I'm just doing like I was planning on mowing the yard today, but I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and hop on this live stream because I didn't. I was planning on live streaming every single day last week, but for one, on Wednesday, I didn't want to stream on Wednesday because I didn't want to have my live stream competing with my video upload. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday was just, it was crap for me, you know. Wasn't really my best days, but I guess it is what it is. Let me see if I can. There we go. And you see me, look at me. Look at my hair is all done and everything like that. And man, I feel it feels good to be able to like have my hair retwisted and everything like that because all right, here comes a sounds like a fire truck. Sounds like a fire truck. Hold on, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get it. Dang, how long is it gonna take? There we go. Fire truck. Okay. Sorry guys about that. Of course, you know you get the the crazy outside noises when you're outside and everything like that. I think that brings a lot of interest to it. But yeah, it feels pretty good to have my hair retwisted. I'm not walking around looking like a human tarantula or a tarantula is on my head or like a used and abused Brillo pad. But let me see if I can. Dang, the sun is just like not even. Oh man, okay. All right, there we go. All right, so I can barely see my screen, guys. Hold on right quick. All right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. What the heck? All right, there we go. I'm up there trying to do this. All right, so we got a big root right here. This is like one of the biggest roots I pulled up, um, and I think it's all coming from this tree over here. But as you can see, I dug up this whole thing, and all the roots and all the plants and stuff like that was right there. They were all pretty much dying and all that stuff anyway, so I might as well have gotten that done. Of course, you can see this little tree over here, which I need to. It looks like a tree, and it looks like the one that was there before because I had cut one before that was over here. But the ground is all pulled up. I think there's like a some kind of cement or brick under this wall that's kind of coming out into the ground. So I may have to actually uh, do some work to put some more dirt over it so that way it's a little bit better. I'm thinking about coming all the way out to the sidewalk and probably up to this um, little gutter thing. Just like have all of this pretty much a garden with probably some tomatoes, onions. Um, I don't know what else, but tomatoes, onions, probably some potatoes. I don't know, but just to have something to do for right now. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead back to. Oh, there we go. I'm up there trying to do this. Okay, there we go. All right. So, that's pretty much that. I gotta somehow get like one of those brown trash cans and cut up these roots just to be able to get that area good and ready for the garden. I probably got to get some topsoil too and some fertilizer just so the when I start out the garden it'll be good. But most of those roots I think is coming from the tree over here, and those are just like, oh man, it's all over the place. So I don't know what to do about those, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys down. We're gonna sit outside for a little bit, get us a little bit of vitamin D or what comes from the sun or something like that. Get us some sun for today, because I've been in the house all day, really, besides coming outside and pulling up these plants and stuff like that. And I was procrastinating on it, but I guess it is what it is. I'm thinking about going around the front and more in the front yard because the grass is starting to grow back and it's starting to look like a one of those cornfields with the high grass and all that stuff. Well, cornfields they go like over your head, something like that. But I think it's like knee high. Well, not knee high, but yeah, it's a decent amount of grass up there. So yeah. But you guys, let me know how you are doing, and if you got anything to say to the chat, then let me know. You know. Hold on, right quick. Yeah, just let me know if you got something to say to the chat or something like that. Or if you just make sure you like this live stream. I may be doing another giveaway soon. It depends on the whole situation. But once I get like all my finances straight as far as like the house and everything, I may do another giveaway for money that I know I can give away. I'll probably do gift cards again like I did last time, or I'll do cash, or not cash, but like Cash App or whatever. But probably gift cards and stuff like that. So yeah, like for me, my day has been just that, just like plain and simple, just normal. I wish I had some more emails to read off to you guys because I thought that was pretty interesting. Like it's unfortunate that a lot of people are going through those feelings of depression and anxiety. Not to water down what the email said, but especially like if you're living alone or you're living in a place where you don't really have friends or you don't really have family, it can be hard, especially dealing with depression and anxiety because that's a beast in its own. So yeah. Ooh, man, this is it's a little hot outside, but it's not too bad. It is not too bad. I'm thinking about doing some more. Or actually, let me say this. The I have a video coming out this week. This Wednesday, I may do it. Like this past Wednesday, I released my video on YouTube 4 hours early. So I released it at 8 a.m. And it went live on Facebook at 12 noon Eastern time. So I may do that again, or what I may do is upload the video on YouTube, or I already uploaded it. Release the video at 12 a.m. in the morning. So like as soon as it hits 12 a.m., the video is gonna go live, and then release the video on Facebook at 12. That could be good. But I'm thinking about doing that for this video also because I think the video did pretty good, from releasing early in the morning. Um, Dang, I think it's like a wasp or a bee or something, or hopefully not, because shoot, I don't want to get stung. Hold on real quick. Yeah, hopefully that's not a bee or a wasp or anything like that. Because I would hate to get stung. If I get stung, guys, you guys will know. Because I'll be up here cursing and stuff like that. Oh shoot, I got to get some of those wasp and bee repellents and stuff like that. Because I think before they were trying to build a nest up on my carport, and it was like right by my door. So I need to look and see if they're trying to build a nest somewhere, because man, I'm just like paranoid as hell right now. I might have, you know what? I'm about to just go back inside because I ain't got time for this. I do not got time for it. I don't know. It's nice outside though. It's nice outside. You know what? I'm just hoping I don't get stung. Oh my gosh, I'm up here looking around like a madman. Okay, but yeah. So dang, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh my goodness. Um, yeah. So for that video, that's gonna be coming out at 8 a.m. in the morning, on Wednesday, and I have one more video after that that's gonna come out on the 8th of July. So next Wednesday, um, or the Wednesday after this coming up Wednesday. That video will go live, and then I'll probably do some more videos. I just really haven't been feeling up to it lately. Just dealing with some things, but trying to stay motivated, trying to stay, uh, you know, keep pushing forward with the content and stuff like that, because I'm trying to make it so, I can be my own boss. I'll be, self-employed instead of employed, with the 9 to 5. Even though what I may do for a while is just keep my 9 to 5, and from there, just kind of slowly do what I need to do. Um, and yeah, so that's how my day is going. That's how my week has been going. But yeah, so stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for a brand new video coming out. Is I guess I can tell you the premise is, I actually had to get some poison ivy up, and the timeline of these videos is kind of like really off the rocker, because the recent videos that I recently posted, they're from after I did the videos that's coming out this week. So it's kind of like, going back in time a little bit and all that stuff, which is pretty interesting. But nonetheless, I'm thinking about doing a series where I do just like stuff around the house, different stuff that will maybe help people, or different stuff that'll still try and keep it entertaining, but it's just some interesting things. But hopefully you guys will enjoy those. Um, if you guys want to support the channel, if you guys want to support the show, then there are donation links in the description of this video, or of this live stream, and mostly all of the recent videos that I've actually posted. You can donate via PayPal, or you can donate via Cash App. I do have both of those in the description of this live podcast, so you can go ahead and check that out if you would like to. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory, but it is very much appreciated. I don't know where I got recommended from, but yeah, if you guys also want to send in some emails, just like Aiden, on this live podcast, if you want to send in some emails just to vent or just to say something to me, or shout outs that you want to do for different people, or if you want to shout somebody out, then just hit me up in my email, contact caliber724@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to read those and respond to those, whether it be on live, or whether it be via that same email. So hopefully, hopefully you guys will have the time to do that, because I'm pretty excited to interact with you guys and talk to you guys and get a real feel for my audience. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that might be about it right there. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. I just want to make sure. Yeah, yeah. So, uh, I mean, that's everything I got to talk about. But yeah, um, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this live stream, like the video if you happen to watch it. Um, After it's done live, or after it goes off the air, if that makes any sense. After it goes off the air, make sure you like it or subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications, because you don't want to miss out any other videos I got coming out. A lot of reviews coming out, a lot of sit down talks, a lot of gaming videos. I know I'm gonna probably be doing a session of The Last of Us 2. I just got to pick it up. I ordered it, but I got to pick it up. So, yeah, that's all good. But that's enough of me rambling. Don't forget to be brilliant, stay inspired. You guys know what it is. Yes, you know what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.